For decades, the path was clear: work hard, save your money, and buy a home to raise a family. But for millions of Americans today, that traditional path is becoming physically blocked. You look down your street, and everything seems normal. But beneath the surface of these neighborhoods, a quiet, massive shift in ownership is occurring. When a house hits the market, the average family is no longer just competing with locals. They are bidding against a trillion-dollar financial machine. Why are the wealthiest investors in Manhattan suddenly spending billions to acquire modest, three-bedroom suburban homes? Financial elites have reclassified the American suburb, transforming entire zip codes into high-yield assets for billionaire portfolios. The foundation was laid during the 2008 financial crisis. When the housing bubble burst, millions lost jobs and families were forced out of their homes. While those families struggled, the federal government provided massive financial bailouts to the very institutions that triggered the collapse. Financial firms used that capital to buy up those same foreclosed properties, often paying a fraction of their previous value. This opportunistic acquisition phase marked the birth of the modern corporate landlord. This operation has since evolved into a massive engineered takeover led by conglomerates like BlackRock and its CEO, Larry Fink. These firms are no longer picking up one-off properties. They are sweeping through entire suburbs, backed by billions in institutional wealth. Their primary tool is proprietary AI. They use algorithms to analyze millions of real estate data points across the country in real time. The moment an affordable family home is listed, the software flags it instantly. Before a family can even book a walkthrough, the firm makes an all-cash offer, often tens of thousands of dollars above the asking price. The transaction happens through software, without a human ever stepping foot inside the house. Wall Street is aggressive because shelter is a biological necessity. Most people will cut their grocery budget or take on debt to keep a roof over their children's heads. By controlling the supply of single-family homes, these firms create an inescapable revenue stream where they effectively own the renter. For the American middle class, homeownership has always been the primary way to build and pass down generational wealth. This chart shows how corporate buying power is driving prices up, while wages remain stagnant, effectively severing the path to financial independence for the average citizen. This shift aligns with the World Economic Forum's vision for the future. As Klaus Schwab famously stated, "You will own nothing, and you will be happy." This is the subscription society. They want to transition every aspect of your life, from your car to your actual home, into a permanent, recurring rental service. We're seeing the return of a feudal system, creating a permanent chasm between the ultra-rich and a class of lifelong renters. Look at your own town and investigate who is actually buying the houses next door. Share what you find in the comments, stay awake to the narrative, and subscribe to the Shadow Files.